Hi, this is Matt Yetter with Sherlock Home Inspections. Phone number is 971-212-7481. Website address is yourinspectionneeds.com. Today's date is Wednesday, March 18th, 2020. The address we're inspecting today is 3705 Northeast 15th Avenue, Portland, Oregon, 97212. We are about to perform a video inspection of the property's main sewer line through the basement cleanout. The equipment being used today is the ViewTech self-leveling HD color video inspection camera. This is one of the best cameras on the market today. Before we begin this video inspection, it is to be noted that some of the sewer pipes made of clay, concrete, cast iron, asbestos, and Orangeburg may be in good working order and may never have had a clogged or sewer backup before. However, due to real estate transactions, attorneys, and lawsuits, Sherlock Home Inspections must recommend the following to meet the current codes. All sewer pipes should be watertight, made out of cast iron, ABS 3034 or HDPE pipe with all appropriate fittings and couplers. All sewer pipes should be free from breaks, offsets, separations, tree roots, bellies, and party sewers. Sherlock Home Inspections recommends replacing any sewer pipe that does not meet these specifications. Here we go. We're in 3-inch ABS plastic drain piping. We're running some water from the kitchen sink to ensure that our pipe is watertight and is going to remain watertight throughout this inspection. House has been vacant for a while, which is why I'm guessing we're seeing so many spider webs. A little bit of marginal pitch as we head out of the house. So it's like you can see where this is where the bathrooms would tie in to the sewer pipe. So here's the pipe coming in from the bathrooms. As we transition, you can see the pipe bellies out for just a second. So a little bit of a water belly there, and then we transition into older piping. So then at that point we transitioned into 32 feet, we transitioned into cast iron piping. It looks like they struggled a little bit to get a nice smooth transition there with a little bit of a lip, a little bit of an offset. So again, here it is one more time. So we're coming out from the kitchen pipe, and this will be the south side of the basement, and we're transitioning into the north side of the basement where the two bathrooms tie in. So here's that. So you can see it's not draining real strongly through there. So the pipe is a little bit level. Get a water belly there at 29 feet for about a foot, and then it improves, and then we transition. You can see it looks like the level marginal pitch in the pipe and the water belly are due to just them not getting a very smooth connection with the cast iron pipe. At this point, then we get into the old piping and our pitch improves, and away we go again. So kind of a marginal area right before we leave the basement floor there. Now we're heading outside. That must be under the basement, like through the basement wall, through the floor. There's a section of older cast iron, and then we go back to ABS plastic here. Now that we're on the exterior of the house, we're going to reset the counter here. So we would highly recommend having a sewer scope performed periodically, keeping an eye on things. Like I said, there is that junction where the bathrooms tie into the north and the south sides of the basement, tie into each other and then head out of the house up at the northeast corner, and it's a little bit flat in that area. So some repair may be required there in the future. As of right now, it doesn't appear to be causing any problems, but if additional leveling or if that area ever worsened, then of course some repairs may be required there in the future. Seeing some marginal pitch here too, so a little bit flat through some of these areas, and then it turns and improves. We definitely pick up there. Now that we're going back flat again. We're going to transition to old terracotta clay tile here. And it looks like we're having some root penetration kind of through here. So a lot of marginal pitch pipe, and it does look like the roots have kind of caught on there. Pipe bellies out again at this connection, completely submerged. You can feel it pushing through how much debris is in here. So this pipe has a lot of buildup happening. I saw what looked like a hole. I was trying to find that again. So when the water and all of the debris finally clears, there was definitely something on the bottom right-hand side of the pipe, some sort of penetration hole. See if we can see that again. We're going to turn off the water, drain everything out of here. We're going to look at the pipe one more time in reverse. There was definitely a penetration or a pull, a hole that we saw in the pipe at some point there. So we're going to turn off the water, we're going to drain everything out, we're going to look at the pipe one more time in reverse. But because of the apparent pipe damage, because of the marginal pitch in several areas, at least the possibility of root penetration there, several water bellies, the sewer pipe does fail inspection. Recommend further evaluation and repair replacement as needed by a licensed and qualified drain professional. And again, at the transition to the terracotta clay tile, it looked like there was at least a possibility of root penetration there. When we were sifting through all the sludge and the buildup, and I mean certainly the pipe was in process of backing up at that point, when we're sifting through all of that, there was definitely a penetration that could be seen off to the right hand side of the pipe, and we'll look for that again on the way back. Kind of marginal pitch in several areas, and then a couple of true water bellies. The first water belly was where the north side of the basement, the replaced portion of the sewer pipe ties into the older, to the south portion of the sewer pipe. Pipe belly's out there for a little bit. It does improve, turns, picks back on up. And then we have some marginal pitch still in the plastic piping before we hit the terracotta clay tile, and then the terracotta clay tile pipe bellies out. Lots of buildup, and definitely looked like it was in process of backing up. So again, the sewer pipe does fail inspection. Recommend further evaluation and repair, replacement as needed by a licensed and qualified drain professional. We did try to hit reset on the counter, so we have at least a rough estimate of how far out the lateral is. I would say it's somewhere in between 50 and 58 feet, something like that. So this counter is a rough estimate, but the lateral, we tried to reset the counter, like I said, as the pipe leaves the house, as the camera leaves the house to where it makes the city lateral connection out there. But the water is off, and we're going to look for that area of pipe damage again. So there it is, there's a penetration in the pipe off to the right hand side. That's what we're kind of hoping to capture on video and on camera there. So definitely a penetration, some sort of damage, compromised area of pipe. There's another shot of it right there off to the right hand side. And you can see all of the debris that just hangs in this pipe. So the pipe definitely needs some attention. So again, recommend further evaluation for repair, replacement as needed by a licensed and qualified drain professional.